it's based on what we see in practice, and I think we've probably got 7 or 8 guys right now that we're going to play this year. So, I mentioned we've had some guys behind the scenes that have missed time. So, we're just trying to learn more about them and get them a little bit more cohesive. And this will be a big learning day for them when they see the film. It'll be good for them.
Just in your estimation, like how big of a factor is it that Nico and Keegan were not available? It just seemed like it seemed to me you were extremely limited in that area of the game.
Yeah, you can't put a percentage on it. Certainly, we're better with everybody healthy. We've never been deep enough really on either side of the ball, and I hate to have anybody out. So the reality is that if guys aren't there, and if you don't think they're going to be there, then you just have to find another way to get the job done, if you will. And I'm thinking of one throw there, deep end route. Third quarter, I guess, or fourth quarter maybe, where we just had a bad ball, but Alec Wick was open and had an opportunity to convert right there. So, more than that, and sometimes it's protection. We, just got a lot to clean up right now offensively.
On that note, with Keegan and Gavin, those were the 2 iffy guys. They didn't play. Do you expect them back next week?
Hope so. Every day is an adventure, but I thought Gavin had a realistic chance for this game. I'm not sure about Keegan at this point, but we'll evaluate again tomorrow and Monday and just kind of see where they're going, but hopefully we'll get them back at some juncture.
You talk about the play of Quinn Schulte and his first start and the 2 big breakups at the end of that.
Yeah, really nice plays, and Quinn is just a steady, kind of quietly steady, but he's not a flashy player. But yeah, two really good plays right out there in the open. He's really practiced well, he's played well on special teams, and now he took the next step. And so we forget sometimes that this guy hasn't started a game. I felt the same way about Logan Jones. Hasn't started a game yet they practice well, and you feel pretty good about it. So this will be a good experience for him.
You referenced Taylor earlier, but how do you detail the effect he had in this game?
Well, today was huge, just because the way he placed the ball, basically, and I think he missed 1 or 2, and then the last one's on us. They didn't have fair one for the block, so that was on us to have him go and put it in the end zone. But I've got on my card in there. I don't know how many times we put him inside the 10, then inside the 15, and that's huge. It's just really huge. It makes it a tough hill to climb if you're on offense.
Kind of in that same vein, when you look at a box score and see triple the amount of punting yards as total offense, just what's your reaction to that?
Well,
you don't see that very often.
It's good on the punting end. It's kind of like the score, the way the score broke down. Never seen that before, but it's good from the punting end, and then clearly we have to get better offensively.
Can you talk about how the crowd affected the game, kind of like the Penn State game last year?
Yeah, it was, and that is tough down there. It is different. I'll sign on for that one. I know a lot of people feel that way, but that north end zone can get pretty raucous down there. So, and it factored in, definitely factored in. It affected their team, and good crowd and a good environment like that certainly factors in. Glad we were home today.
Do you anticipate Spencer being the starter next week, or is this going to be an evaluation over the next few days at all?
I don't anticipate any changes at this point now. So, our job collectively right now is get better. And he's got some ownership. We all have ownership, every coach, every player, and that's our job to get better week to week.
2 players who were kind of in different spots were Connor Colby at right tackle and Nick DeYoung at guard. What did you see from both of those 2 in those respective spots?
Nick has played some there, and then we've been working him more that way since Connor moved out, and I'm anxious to see the film. It wasn't perfect, but anxious to see the film, and then we'll coach off that.
Tyler Ellsbury, was he just not able to go? Because I know he'd been working in the...
He's been working, but we just, we evaluate off what's going on in practice, and, we feel like that was our best starting lineup for today.
All right, I didn't know if he...
Yeah, no, he's fine. He's fine. He's good to go.
What about Jack Campbell's performance? He's kind of been a guy who's tipped the field last year. He did that, 12 tap, safety, and he just seems to be stand tall out there.
He just does a great job of getting to the football, and that's, you use the word instinct, but instinct is study and film and all that. And then he's got an ability to really close fast. There was one play in front of our bench where he was moving. It just really closed it fast on the guy who had the ball, and he just never seems to get tired. He just likes playing. He's a great leader in his kind of quiet way, if you will, but boy, he goes hard.
Deshaun got his first start, and you said earlier this week that a true freshman might play a running back, and that was Caleb Johnson today. How do you feel about both of those 2 and the challenge that they took on?
I thought LaShawn had some really good plays and good runs. Obviously, ball secured on that one, but looked on the tape like, or the board, like that was just a great play by the linebacker. You know, he did a nice job. But nonetheless, we got to bring the ball back. We got to secure that. But LaShawn's really practiced well. He's really grown over the last 2 years, and I think he's going to be a really good football player for us. And good for Caleb to get his feet wet today too.
Kirk, with all,
We're going to need all of them, at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.